Welcome to our channel's Sunday Showcase. Today, we gather to honor the legendary wrestlers we've lost in recent and past few years. Their profound contributions to the world of wrestling continue to resonate with fans and inspire the next generation. In this video, we'll also share some somber news about Jada Parker, which has touched many hearts. Join us as we celebrate their remarkable legacies through heartfelt tributes and cherished memories. Don't forget to subscribe and stay connected with us to keep their inspiring stories alive. Dusty Rhodes, born Virgil Riley Runnels Jr. on October 12, 1945, in Austin, Texas, became one of the most beloved and influential figures in professional wrestling. Famously known as the American Dream, Rhodes' appeal lay in his relatable blue-collar persona and electrifying promos that resonated with fans across generations. His wrestling career, spanning over 3 decades, was marked by countless championships, including 3 NWA World Heavyweight Championships, and legendary feuds with Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, and others. His rivalry with Flair in particular shaped the landscape of the NWA and WCW, while his stint in the WWF, now WWE, introduced a unique character that stood out amid a roster of larger-than-life personalities. Beyond his in-ring accomplishments, Rhodes left an indelible mark as a trainer, mentoring up-and-coming wrestlers, including his son, Cody Rhodes. He was pivotal in developing talent at WWE's developmental territories, passing on his wisdom and passion for the business. Despite his success, Rhodes struggled with his weight and faced numerous health challenges due to the toll that decades of wrestling took on his body. Dusty Rhodes due to kidney failure, a complication stemming from his long-standing health issues. His left a profound impact on the wrestling world, with tributes pouring in from fans, peers, and his family. Rhodes' legacy endures not only through his iconic career, but also through his contributions to the next generation of wrestlers. His ability to connect with fans, combined with his larger-than-life persona, ensures that Dusty Rhodes will always be remembered as one of the true greats of professional wrestling. Brett Sawyer, born on August 10, 1960, was an American professional wrestler whose career spanned several decades, leaving a lasting impact on the industry. Emerging in the early 1980s, Sawyer quickly made a name for himself with his athleticism, charisma, and high-flying wrestling style. Known for his ability to connect with audiences, Sawyer's skill in the ring earned him a dedicated fan base. Throughout his career, Sawyer wrestled for several major promotions, including the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW. He became a key figure in the Southern wrestling circuit, often teaming with his brother, Bad Boy Sawyer. The two formed a dynamic tag team, known for their in-ring chemistry and impressive performances, which earned them multiple championship opportunities. In addition to his wrestling abilities, Sawyer was respected by his peers for his work ethic and dedication to the sport. His engaging personality and connection with fans helped cement his place in wrestling history. Despite facing the physical demands of professional wrestling, he continued to perform at a high level throughout his career, gaining admiration from both fans and fellow wrestlers. Sadly, Brett Sawyer. The cause of was reported as complications related to heart issues, which had plagued him in his later years. His marked the end of a significant chapter in professional wrestling, but his legacy remains alive through the unforgettable matches and the impact he had on the wrestling community. Fans and colleagues continue to honor Sawyer's contributions, ensuring his influence will never be forgotten. Dr. Karonte was a distinguished and compassionate medical professional whose life was defined by an unwavering commitment to healthcare and the well-being of his patients. Known for his expertise and deep knowledge in his field, he earned the respect and admiration of both his colleagues and the countless individuals he cared for. Dr. Karonte's approach to medicine extended beyond diagnosing and treating illnesses. He viewed his role as one of fostering healing, offering hope, and creating meaningful connections with those in need. Throughout his career, Dr. Karonte worked tirelessly to ensure the highest standard of care for his patients, consistently going above and beyond in his duties. His medical proficiency was matched by his remarkable empathy, which made a significant and lasting impact on the lives of those he treated. Beyond his clinical work, Dr. Karonte was a dedicated advocate for public health, engaging in numerous community outreach programs to promote preventive care and healthy living. Unfortunately, Dr. Karonte's life was cut short when his was caused by complications related to an ongoing battle with pancreatic cancer, which he had been fighting privately for some time. Despite the challenges he faced with his health, Dr. Karonte continued to work and serve his community until the end, demonstrating resilience and an unparalleled dedication to his profession. His passing left a profound void in the medical community, and his contributions to healthcare will not be forgotten. Dr. Karonte's legacy of kindness, compassion, and unwavering commitment to healing lives on in the hearts of all who were fortunate enough to know him. Judy Grable, born on August 21, 1935, in Miami, Florida, was a trailblazing figure in women's professional wrestling, known for her athleticism, charisma, and technical prowess. She began her wrestling career in the late 1940s and quickly garnered attention for her unique style and skill inside the ring. Grable was one of the first women to make a significant mark in the male-dominated wrestling industry, competing in various promotions across the United States. Throughout her career, Grable earned recognition as one of the most skilled and entertaining female wrestlers. She was a prominent figure in the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and other regional circuits, where she captured several championships, including the NWA World Women's Championship. Her technical abilities and captivating in-ring persona made her a fan favorite, and her success helped to elevate the status of women in professional wrestling during an era when female wrestlers were often overlooked. Grable's contributions to the sport were immense, and she became a trailblazer for future generations of female athletes. Her pioneering efforts not only opened doors for women in wrestling, but also inspired others to follow in her footsteps. Sadly, Judy Grable, due to complications from cancer, her marked the loss of a true pioneer in the sport, but her legacy continues to influence the wrestling world. Grable's groundbreaking career helped lay the foundation for women's wrestling, and she remains a celebrated figure in the history of professional wrestling. Her resilience and dedication to the sport are remembered by fans and fellow wrestlers, ensuring her legacy endures for generations to come. Ursula Hayden, born on March 8, 1966, was a talented American professional wrestler, actress, and producer who left an indelible mark on the wrestling world. Known for her athleticism, charisma, and captivating personality, she rose to prominence in the late 1980s and 1990s. Competing under the ring name Ursula, Hayden earned a strong reputation, particularly during her time in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and various independent promotions. Her wrestling style, which blended power moves with high-flying techniques, made her a versatile and respected performer. Hayden's fierce rivalries and memorable matches won her a devoted fan base, and she became one of the trailblazing women in the industry. In addition to her in-ring career, she ventured into acting, appearing in both films and television, and she played an essential role in producing wrestling events that pushed for greater representation of women in the sport. Hayden's influence extended far beyond the ring, as she was an advocate for women's wrestling, offering guidance and inspiration to many aspiring female athletes. However, her journey was not without personal struggles and challenges. including injuries that occasionally sidelined her career. Despite these obstacles, her passion for wrestling and her dedication to advancing women's roles within the industry remained unwavering. Sadly, Ursula Hayden. The cause of her was attributed to complications related to a long-standing battle with health issues, which she had privately managed for years. Her untimely passing was met with an outpouring of tributes from fans, colleagues, and fellow wrestlers who remembered her for her kindness, her trailblazing efforts, and her impact on the sport. Hayden's legacy continues to inspire future generations in the wrestling world. Big John Studd, born John William Minton on February 19, 1948 in Butler, Pennsylvania, was a towering figure in professional wrestling, known for his impressive 6 feet 10 inches frame and over 300-pound build. He made his debut in 1972 and quickly gained fame for his strength and dominant presence in the ring. Studd was a major player in the 1970s and 1980s, competing in high-profile matches against wrestling icons like Hulk Hogan. His rivalry with Hogan, especially in their infamous Body Slam challenge, became a highlight of his career, as he offered a cash prize to anyone who could slam him. Throughout his wrestling career, Studd won several prestigious titles, including the WWF, now WWE World Heavyweight Championship. His legacy is cemented by his role in shaping the wrestling world, inspiring future generations of wrestlers with his sheer size and persona. However, Studd's life and career were marred by personal struggles. He battled with weight issues and alcoholism, which took a toll on both his health and career. Despite his challenges, he continued to be a force in the ring, but his life was tragically cut short. Big John Studd died on March 20th, 1995, at the age of 47 after a battle with liver cancer. The disease, coupled with his long-standing health problems, ultimately claimed his life. His untimely left a void in the wrestling world, and tributes poured in from fans and fellow wrestlers who remembered him as a larger-than-life figure. Studd's legacy lives on through archival footage and the impact he had on professional wrestling, continuing to inspire wrestlers and fans alike despite his tragic passing. Louis Spicolli, born on February 10, 1971 in Los Angeles, California, was a professional wrestler renowned for his charismatic personality and in-ring versatility. Rising to prominence in the 1990s, Spicolli competed for major promotions such as World Championship Wrestling (WCW) and the World Wrestling Federation (WWF). He started his wrestling journey in the late 1980s, working his way up from smaller regional promotions to larger federations. Spicolli quickly became known for his comedic timing and his ability to connect with fans. His personas often played up his wit and charm, making him a standout character. In WCW, he gained further recognition as a member of the influential New World Order, NWO, where he participated in some of the promotion's most memorable storylines. His work in WWF also garnered attention as he faced off against top stars, further solidifying his place in the wrestling world. Sadly, Louis Spicolli's promising career was cut short when his was attributed to an accidental overdose of prescription drugs. Spicolli had struggled with substance abuse issues, and his tragic passing highlighted the darker side of the wrestling industry, which had long been affected by drug-related issues. Despite his brief life and career, Spicolli's contributions to the wrestling world remain significant. His memorable matches, unique character work, and undeniable potential have left a lasting impact on fans and peers alike. His untimely is a poignant reminder of the challenges many wrestlers face, and he is remembered fondly for his talent and the joy he brought to the ring. Tiana Lillian Marie Caffey, better known in the wrestling world as Jada Parker, is an emerging force in WWE whose combination of raw athleticism, natural charisma, and determination is catching the attention of wrestling fans everywhere. Born on February 12, 1999, in Port St. Lucie, Florida, Parker has already carved a path for herself within the WWE NXT brand, quickly becoming a key player in the Out the Mud faction. Standing at 1.7 meters, 5 feet 7 inches, this 26-year-old powerhouse's journey from an accomplished soccer player to one of WWE's hottest new stars showcases her resilience and unyielding work ethic. Despite her relatively recent entry into the wrestling world, Parker's rise in WWE has been meteoric. Her success story is one that defies the typical expectations many have for wrestlers, especially in a world that is often driven by tradition and established pathways. For Parker, the road to wrestling was anything but conventional, and her story speaks to the power of reinvention and self-determination. Early life and athletic foundation. Jada Parker's athletic journey began in the world of soccer, a sport vastly different from professional wrestling. Growing up in Port St. Lucie, Florida, she developed a passion for soccer at a young age, showing promise early on with her exceptional speed, agility, and competitive nature. She was known for her leadership skills on the field, captaining her teams and becoming a key player in any match she participated in. Her versatility and ability to think on her feet were evident in her game, as she was always one step ahead of her competition. Her natural athleticism was not limited to just soccer. Parker's background in soccer provided her with a foundation in teamwork, discipline, and mental toughness, qualities that would later help her make the transition into the world of professional wrestling. The soccer field, with its constant need for strategic thinking and physical endurance, prepared her for the demanding nature of wrestling. While the two sports are vastly different, the mentality of competing at a high level and constantly pushing one's physical limits would translate well to the squared circle. However, as with many athletes, Parker faced a series of injuries that began to take a toll on her soccer career. These injuries, combined with a growing sense of dissatisfaction with the sport, led Parker to reconsider her future in athletics. She made the bold decision to pivot from soccer to professional wrestling, a choice that shocked those who knew her as a soccer player. Making the leap. From soccer to wrestling. The decision to switch careers was not an easy one, but Parker's love for sports and competition pushed her to find a new outlet for her talents. It was not long before she realized that wrestling would offer the challenges and excitement she was looking for. Determined to prove herself in this new world, Parker enrolled in the WWE Performance Center, the premier facility for training the next generation of WWE superstars. Under the tutelage of WWE Hall of Famer and renowned trainer Sarah Del Rey, Parker began to hone her wrestling skills. Del Rey, known for her technical prowess and reputation for shaping some of WWE's most successful female talents, was the perfect mentor for Parker. In Del Rey's guidance, Parker learned not just how to wrestle, but how to create a character, how to tell a story in the ring, and how to connect with an audience, a crucial skill for any WWE superstar. Del Rey's influence would prove invaluable as Parker's understanding of wrestling deepened, and she began to refine her unique style, which blends her athleticism with a fierce, determined presence. Parker's debut in WWE came in late October 2022, when she made her first appearance in NXT. The debut was significant not only for its timing, but also for the excitement it generated among fans. Here was a fresh face in the WWE universe, someone whose athletic ability was undeniable and whose energy was contagious. Her entrance to the NXT brand was met with excitement, and it quickly became apparent that she was destined for big things, becoming part of the Out the Mud faction. In NXT, Parker's role within the Out the Mud faction solidified her as a key player in the brand. This faction, known for its gritty, no-nonsense approach to wrestling, was a perfect fit for Parker's persona. The stable's focus on toughness and resilience aligned with her own values, and it provided the platform for her to showcase her skills in high-profile matches. The Out the Mud stable is composed of wrestlers who are not afraid to get their hands dirty and fight for everything they have earned. In this environment, Parker was able to thrive, earning respect from her peers, while also gaining more exposure in front of the WWE Universe. Joining a faction like Out the Mud helped elevate Parker's profile, allowing her to become involved in intense rivalries and high-stakes feuds that propelled her to the forefront of NXT. Her matches against established NXT superstars only served to highlight her potential and growing popularity. With her no-holds-barred attitude, Parker quickly became known for her fierce determination and ability to rise above any challenge. But while her role in Out the Mud helped make her a household name, it also made her a target for other factions and wrestlers within NXT. As Parker climbed the ranks, she found herself at the center of heated rivalries, some of which led to backstage confrontations. These tensions, fueled by jealousy and the desire to maintain dominance in NXT, created an environment of pressure that Parker had to learn to navigate. Challenges, rumors, and controversies. Like many WWE superstars, Parker's rise to fame has not been without its challenges, both inside and outside the ring. Her rapid ascension through the ranks has led to rumors and gossip within the WWE locker room, some of which have questioned whether her success has come too easily. Sources have speculated that Parker's background as a former soccer player, combined with her high-profile debut, may have led to accusations of preferential treatment. This has created a certain level of tension, as some wrestlers question whether Parker has truly earned her spot in the upper echelons of NXT. The idea that Parker's success may not be completely earned has sparked friction with some of her fellow wrestlers. There are whispers that she has not paid her dues in the traditional sense, and that her sudden rise may be viewed as unfair by some. Despite the skepticism from certain quarters, Parker has remained focused on proving herself, both in the ring and behind the scenes. Her place in the Out the Mud faction has also been a source of controversy, as the group's aggressive tactics and bold personalities have created waves in the NXT locker room. While Parker's involvement with the faction has undoubtedly elevated her status, it has also made her a lightning rod for animosity, with other factions and wrestlers aiming to take down the group. These backstage confrontations have added to the pressure Parker faces, making it clear that being a part of Out the Mud comes with its own set of challenges. Additionally, Parker has found herself struggling with the pressures of performing under the bright lights of WWE. The intense scrutiny placed on NXT talent, combined with the weight of expectations from WWE management, has sometimes led to anxiety and self-doubt. As with any professional athlete, the constant pressure to perform at a high level can take a toll, and Parker has been candid about the mental and emotional challenges that come with being in the WWE spotlight. Personal life and family dynamics. Outside the ring, Parker's personal life has also been a subject of discussion. One of the more persistent rumors about her involves her family connections. Parker is related to former NBA player Jason Caffey, her cousin. While some have speculated that this connection could provide her with an advantage in WWE, Parker has consistently denied that her family ties have played any role in her career success. Instead, she has emphasized that her achievements are a direct result of her hard work, dedication, and the lessons she learned from her time as an athlete in soccer. Despite her protests, the constant comparisons to her famous cousin have placed additional pressure on Parker. It is clear that her family background has had an impact on how some people view her. But Parker has worked tirelessly to create her own identity in the wrestling world. Her struggles with these comparisons are not unique. Many wrestlers are forced to navigate the expectations placed on them due to their family histories. However, Parker has consistently shown resilience and a strong sense of self, continuing to focus on what she can control, her performance in the ring. The road ahead. Building her legacy. Jada Parker's journey in WWE is just beginning, but it is already clear that she has the potential to become one of the most dominant wrestlers in the industry. Her combination of athleticism, determination, and charisma has already won her a dedicated fan base, and she continues to prove herself with each match. As Parker moves forward in her WWE career, she will undoubtedly face more challenges, rumors, and rivalries. The pressure will only intensify as she continues to rise through the ranks. However, Parker has shown time and time again that she is more than capable of handling the intense demands of WWE. She has proven that she is not just another wrestler, but a force to be reckoned with, a competitor who will stop at nothing to achieve her dreams. The journey for Jada Parker may be just beginning, but one thing is certain: she has the talent, the drive, and the heart to become a WWE superstar for the ages. Her story is far from over, and it will be exciting to see how she navigates the twists and turns of the wrestling world as she continues to leave her mark on the industry.